Hi everyone, welcome back to Pragati Progress Classes, which is your own channel. Dear audience, everyone want to learn speaking English and become fluent in speaking English, and how it will be possible. Dear audience, you know what is the problem of speaking English and what is the solution of English speaking. You know that, but you only focus on the problem. You think that there is lot of problems to learning speaking English. How can I learn? It has a lot of vocabulary, it has a lot of grammar. How can I learn? It's very hard for me. And you said sometime you said that my surrounding is not speaking English, my parents are speaking native language. How can I speak? I'm studying from Hindi medium school. So here is lot of problems, and solution is only one thing. You have to focus on the solution. What is the solution? How can we learn the speaking English? What is the resources of the learning? How can I become fluent? You have to focus on this solution. So you have to give enough time to learn speaking English. If you will not give enough time, how will you learn? Because here is a lot of things have for learning. Here is not any magic. Without doing hard work, you will be not learn. You should dedicate to learn speaking English. You should be become dedicate to learn speaking English, and you have to take a challenge. I will be learn speaking English. You will be become a stubborn to learn speaking English, and you have to recognize where is the solution, which person is telling us the solution. So you have to focus on solution. Only you think that here is lot of problem and I will give up, it will be not possible for me, then you will never learn, and your dreams will not full, and your dreams will. So this is very important. You have to become laborious, you have to do hard work, and then you will be learn speaking English. Not only speaking English, in any field, if you want to become perfect, then you should be try to do hard work, and you should be recognize the solution of this problem, because you know that every problems has a solution, and only you have to recognize and try to solve the problem. So if you think that English speaking is very difficult, how can I learn? So I am telling you, English speaking is not hard. If you want to learn and become hard worker, become laborious, and think that I will be learn some sentences every day, I will be learn some vocabularies, and I will be learn some phrases, and you have a problem that if I learn English language wherever we will use this language. So dear audience, if you think like this, where will you use? English is now become global language, and if you learn speaking English and you live in village, you can teach your villagers, a student, those have not any teacher, and you are living in a city, you will have lot of opportunity for job. When you will be become fluent and you will be become confident, you would have lot of opportunity for job. And then you think that english is the english is the place for me. We why we not learn, why didn't learn before 2 years, before 4 years? If could we learn from 4 years? Dear audience, you are only focused on the problem. How will you learn speaking English? I am telling you about me. How did I learn speaking English? I used to read English newspaper. I bring newspaper. I said to my husband, I want English newspaper, and my surrounding was not speaking English. So everyone think that she showing that she is very educated and she try to read English newspaper. So what I do, I take a newspaper and sit alone and try to read this newspaper, and wherever I think that this word is hard for me, I pick up that words and note down in this diaries. And sometime I read story books. But when I used to story books, English newspaper only, I concentrate wherever the solution. How I learn. So which some sentences are very difficult for me, I try to learn these sentences and think what is the meaning of these sentences, and how can I become fluent. So then I'm trying to learn these story books, and then after try to, and always I upgraded to my standard. Suppose first I try to learn first standard book and then understand all of these meanings, and then I used to second standard and third standard book, and then day by day upgraded to my knowledge in English language. And also nowadays I'm trying to learn daily 15 and 20 vocabularies, which vocabularies are very important to conversation, and which vocabularies are very important to making videos. I'm daily try to learn 20 sentences, 20 vocabularies, and nowadays I learn sentences and vocabulary, grammar, but I try to learn vocabularies because there is lot of vocabulary need to conversation. So if I think that I learn very well, so this is not true, and we should try to learn daily. And if any teacher think that he become perfect in their language, so it's not true. Any teacher, doctor, advocate think that I'm become perfect, that day they will be a stop and their knowledge will be not grow. So dear audience, a stagnant water give a smell. You know that? So like this, if our knowledge one time is a stagnant, we will not grow and not learn anything. And we are learner. Every educated person think that I am educated, we have not need to learn anything, then they will forget their knowledge from their life, from their situation. Then this type of person will become perfect in their life. And those who think that I have not need to learn anything, then they will not grow. And we have a lot of complicated situation. Sometime we had a lot of complicated situation, and that time if I don't struggle, I would be not learn English speaking. So you should also a struggle, you should be a struggle to learn speaking English. One time you will be learn, then you get happy. You will get happy to think that you have some skill. You are different from other people. You are a unique in your society. Then you will become happy and your parents will become happy. My son has some unique thing to other student,